Our lesson today, lesson 263. My holy vision sees all things as pure. My holy vision sees all things as pure. Father, your mind created all that is. Your spirit entered into it. Your love gave life to it. And would I look upon what you created as if it could be made sinful? I would not perceive such dark and fearful images. A madman's dream is hardly fit to be my choice, instead of all the loveliness with which you blessed creation, all its purity, its joy, and its eternal quiet home in you.
And while we still remain outside the gate of heaven, let us look on all we see through holy vision and the eyes of Christ. That all appearances seem pure to us, that we may pass them by in innocence and walk together to our Father's house as brothers and the holy sons of God. My holy vision sees all things as pure. Sink into how beautiful that is. Let go of doubt, worry, concern. Beautiful lesson. Is it hard to sink into meditation sometimes for some of you? There is someone's, if you know you move a lot, maybe it's better to choose a quiet chair. There's a lot of, I can feel there's not the ability to let go of all the thoughts. Is still need to be trained, I think. How does it feel? Does it feel like you guys are able to meditate? Does it feel helpful, or is there just a lot of thoughts? And
I was half and half with it. I could feel the lesson when you were reading it. It made me cry. And it's like, oh, just let go. But the thoughts were coming up, and so and then it was like quiet again. And then the thoughts were coming up, so I didn't actually sink in. Like, I could see that the thoughts thought they were important. So it's like, oh, maybe they're not that important, but I still struggled to let go.
Yeah, it's good to see it. The monkey mind, the busy mind. And it could be that you need to meditate a little more on your own, because there could be more thoughts sitting in a group. Could be more people thoughts. If you're on your own with God, you don't have to think about other people. You can watch your mind more, perhaps.
Yeah, thank you for saying that, because I just realized before this meeting, between one meeting and another one, that these disturbing thoughts in my mind from since yesterday, like every day will be the same. I'm meeting every morning, I want do something differently, you know.
Mm.
And I also can see that if this kind of thought doesn't bring me peace, because even if I start to do something warm or go in a different place, there is this feeling of it's how can I say that? There is no solution there,
Mm.
you know.
Mm.
And before before this meeting, I felt this disturbance, and my body was like, I wanna move, I wanna do something. And okay, I did something, but when you said in the beginning, let go, the concern, the worries, and then I felt like more okay. And several times I feel from my body this, or I'm scratching, or this disturbing in my body when I'm going to meditate. Like, but today, after when you said that, I could feel a little bit more seeking. But yeah, I've been watching this thought in my mind, like.
Yeah. Yeah. The same mind wants something to happen all the time. You want something different in form. You know, something exciting, something, but it's distracting. It's a call to go deeper when you feel that. It's a call for God. Underneath these other thoughts is the call for God. And I was thinking, praying, do we need an exercise or something to allow that more here? Because you're not here even for the functions. The functions are the backdrops that you can turn to if the mind is too busy to just sink in, to just be with God and, you know, work through stuff. And of course we need the functions to function, for everything to flow, so that's good, but we can't make them into gods, you know, we can't make the functions and the tasks into God, and you will not be satisfied. You will feel irritated or frustrated, it's not enough. But if you can use it, you can pour your heart into it, and use your relationship with the Holy Spirit in the function and do it, then it's very nice to do things. You use every moment to stay in your relationship with the Holy Spirit. And if you ever lose that and you think it's just to get it done, and it's you know, the mind will be just frustrated. It's not enough. There's not enough purpose in it. It's not. Nothing of this world will satisfy the Christ mind. Nothing. But the mind keeps seeking, wanting something else, something different.
Yeah, when I've developed this inner relationship with the Holy Spirit and feel this joy from my heart. Yeah.
And I thought if you want to, you guys can sit down and write a letter to God. Really write from your heart, from what you believe you need, what you want to say to God, and then what you can tune into to God's answer.